before you marry her, know this first. You see, we've been lied to. We thought that it's just about marrying the love of your life, and you know how it feels. You just feel it, and you know that you're ready. And here you are, thinking you may be ready, and then you're negotiating with your gut. And if you're honest, you probably potentially already started adjusting, not to grow, but to eventually just, you're scared of losing her, so you want to adapt. And there's certain things that are about you that you're scared to admit and show to the world, because no, they won't like that. I have to be the good boy. I have to be polite. I have to be gentle. I have to be kind, and all sorts of things. And listen, in this video, I'm going to show you what you need to do and what you don't need to do. As a married guy myself, and as a coach that's worked with different people, multiple people, parents been married for almost, it's coming to 2 decades now. They've done counseling for people as well. I'm only giving you the insights that I use to get married so that you can have the marriage I have. If you don't want the marriage I have, then this isn't the video for you. But let's dive in, okay? So the truth of the matter is that some of us don't enter marriages, we enter reputation management. And the reason why I say that is because there's a compromise, right? You're not going to meet someone that's exactly your perfect match. The idea of she's the one, flawed. Not to go into too much detail, but there's 8 billion people. If one person in 8 billion people was your soulmate, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I said no swearing, my bad. You gotta ask yourself some tough questions, right? 8 billion people, that's just one person. You know how many people is 8 billion? So I think the key here is finding someone that aligns with where you're going, and you can only do that by becoming the person that can get to choose, because they've worked on themselves and they can accommodate different personalities as long as they're all aligned towards where he's heading, right? So when you're thinking about marrying her, right, do not negotiate when it comes to not just your gut, but your non-negotiables. Your non-negotiables, you sabotaging or saying, you know what, listen, I'm a Muslim, I want a Muslim wife, but nah, she's Christian, it'll be fine. It will bite you, because your religion was very important to you. So the things you shouldn't negotiate on are the things that you don't value that much. I'll give you an example, right? If I love Nigerian food, I probably wouldn't be with my wife. If I love the Nigerian culture, again, probably wouldn't be with my wife. But I don't value those things, so I don't care about them, right? So the key here is understanding what do you value and what is your non-negotiables. And then based on that, is this person happy for this to be the case for the next 20, 30 years, whatever the case, even if nothing changes? The answer is yes, then please go ahead. If the answer is no, you need them to change, then you're entering a relationship where your delusion is one of your motivators. So here's the truth no one tells you, right? The moment you silence your standards for her comfort, you become invisible, which is basically what I just said. But I don't care how beautiful she is, right? If your voice has to shrink to be heard, you've already lost. And the truth of the matter is that you were the leader. She just didn't like your direction. So she stopped you from being you. You started to explain more. You started laughing at things that you didn't find funny. And most importantly, you gave her what she wanted, not because it's something that she deserved or she's earned. It's simply because you were scared to lose her. So it came from a broken place, right? And women can sense that, by the way. Someone asked me, as a podcast, and it was like, what's the most important gesture women appreciate? A thoughtful gesture. A gesture that has emotional deposit. You see, you can do the greatest things ever. You can even buy different things, but if there's no emotional deposits or depth to it, you won't enjoy it as much. Especially if you're looking at women that are not easily impressed by all these flashy things that just represent emptiness anyway. So here's game, right? If she only respects you when she agrees with you, my friend, you're not in a relationship. She's just waiting to break up with you. So now, however, because of it, you're gonna end up begging for access to things that you should not be putting yourself in a position to do, right? And this is how kings become clowns. Like, this is how you get legacies to get lost, because the person signed a partnership where they decided that in a few years' time I'm going to be invisible anyway, so what does it matter? And the moment you sign your life away by saying things like happy wife, happy life, you're basically almost committing your own cycle. And the truth of the matter is that marriage doesn't fix things, it exposes them, right? It magnifies them. And you know, I get the financial gain, but the truth of the matter is that if she doesn't feel your clarity, she will test your identity until you either break or destroy yourself. I'm sorry. So if you keep giving just to feel needed, you end up with no power, no peace, and no sex. Wondering why and what happened, for that to happen. And the truth of the matter is that polarity is very key. But you see, polarity only comes from one place only, and that is certainty. Once you understand the consciousness of certainty, you will see polarity everywhere, right? So this is what I've learned, and this is what I've coached. So the truth of the matter is this, right? I've lived this. I've been manipulated, rejected, trying to be enough for different people, until I realized that being liked is overrated. Seriously overrated. Like, I want you to understand that the people that you're trying to be liked by don't even like themselves. So here's the truth. Being clear is far more powerful. And guess what? From that clarity, this is how I'm able to help you, right? It's called the Recalibrate, Rebuild, Reframe system. And in that, I spoke about it in my Snapchat and stuff like that, but I'll share some with you. What we do in that process is we turn your heartbreak into peace. We build marriages where the man gets to be followed without having to perform for it. You don't need to prove yourself. You just need to remember who you are. So before you marry her, ask yourself, will she follow me in the storm? Is this someone that aligns? I spoke about the value framework, so I want to go into it briefly today. Vision alignment, V. Accountability, is she accountable? L for leadership, can she follow me when she's unsure about where we're headed, right? And then unhealed trauma, has she dealt with her trauma? How many implementation has she done in regards to the mental side of things and her trauma, right? That's another one. And then last but not least, emotional intelligence. If they have these 5 things, you're better than most people are. Like, you're better off than most people. Here's your choice. You can lead now or just regret it later. That's the truth. And if you are ready to make a step, drop me a message on Instagram or just book a call in the description, and I'll see how I can help you. But I am here to give you back your crown. Alright? So let's build better relationships one conversation at a time, and I'll see you on the next video.